What it do, God? Reporting live from the trenches. It's your boy, Trap Astrology. First real nigga of the stars. Only place you can get real nigga interpretations of astrology, astronomy, anything spiritual, you did. And for my first video, the inaugural video, the trap, I want to talk about, life story, the story of this realm. And I feel like the story of life itself in this realm, a three-dimensional realm, is told through tarot, right here. Now, most people look at tarot as like, just some random voodoo shit or something, coming from a nigga who don't know nothing about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just woke up today, you just sparked up a blunt, you just left the G station for a pack of Swishers. Main bitch tripping. This is for niggas who you just picked up a tarot card, tarot deck basically. And, people like that probably think tarot is kind of just like random, like, but really what tarot is telling fully woven out story basically, and what story is telling is your story, your life's journey on this realm, this plane of existence, and the main character is the Fool, which is the first card. And the Fool is you, is me, is anybody. You gotta be a fool to be wanting to born into this world. If you get born into this motherfucker right here, you definitely a fool. They played you for a fiddle, because this motherfucker is trials and tribulations in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, the tarot story is a story that I think everybody needs to hear, because it's the greatest story ever told to me. The Fool is, I like to call the Fool the born yesterday card. Pure innocence, ignorance, potential. These is all characteristics that the Fool card, entails. And, a lot of people, especially, the black community, we don't like to be looked at as like ignorant or like fools or like we don't know everything. Like, we kind of shame each other if we don't have it all put together. But I feel like probably the smartest people are some of the most ignorant people, because those people are curious sometimes. And when you're curious, then you can find out a lot more information than a person who thinks they know it all, And I think we're starting to see that from society today, just in general, because you can see somebody who got their whole life figured out from 5 years old. They want to go to this school, and they want to get this degree, and they want to do this and that. And you get into this world and shit don't work out like that. And you might have somebody who maybe didn't go to high school, or maybe went to community college or something, and they ain't got everything figured out, but they open. You get what I'm saying? Like, they open the possibilities. They don't never cut themselves off. They never shut shit off. So they might have thought they was going to school to be a barber, but they went to barber school and linked up with a nigga who, fucking make clothes, and they both linked up making clothes, and now they start a whole clothing line. Now that nigga a millionaire, and a nigga who had his life planned out since he was 5-6 years old and got 2 degrees. He's struggling to pay back student loans, barely making $70,000. And I say that example to say, sometimes being ignorant is a good thing, because you don't know everything and you still open to new answers. You get what I'm saying? Like, you open to new possibilities. Somebody who's sometimes overly confident in their knowledge of shit, they miss out on opportunities, they miss out on little messages, they miss out on a lot of shit just because in their head they got everything figured out. You get what I'm saying? Like, for example, for me, if you would have asked me when I was 5, I'd probably be telling you. You asked me, not me, you asked anybody, I'd probably be an NBA. But I was a nigga who was open to paths and possibilities, and a lot of them same niggas I was playing basketball with now, some of them it shook out well for them. Some of them in the NBA, But the NBA is basically a height game, so a lot of them niggas is tall. And um, but a lot of them just stalled out their real life. You get what I'm saying? A lot of niggas went and played JUCO and community college and D2 and 4 years, and then did 2-3 years overseas, and now they 27, 28, ain't really got a lot of money to show for it, and they have a they just now starting their adult life. Because when you playing that basketball shit, to me, you kind of stunting your human growth unless you finna go pro, or you got a plan with that shit. Like, okay, I'm finna hoop here 4 years, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go do that. You got backup plans and all that type of shit. I feel like all of that shit can be like, can stunt your spiritual growth. You get what I'm saying? Because sports is something that I won't say it's unnecessary, but sports is something that if we talking about like scales of shit that's important in life, sports is something that's bottom tier. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like in Rome, you know, even when Rome was falling apart and shit was finna be overthrown, the one thing that they kept going on was the sports. They kept niggas in them gladiator stadiums watching niggas. You know what I'm saying? They kept celebrities being worshipped and shit. So I won't say sports is unnecessary, because you can build a lot of positive traits through sports, but more so, I feel like more so than it more so stunts your growth than anything. And like I said, I say that to niggas who play basketball. I feel like they got it all figured out. Man, I'm gonna go play basketball. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna be overseas. I'm gonna go to the G League. I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. And they probably, nigga could be a master chef and cooking gourmet meals 2-3 times a day for him, and you know what I'm saying? But he not even noticing it because he dribbling the basketball. Like, luckily for me, I was a nigga who always could look up. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you play sports, you kind of got your head down. I was a nigga who always looked up and looked around. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, this was going on. Like, I want to get into this too. You can't section me off type shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't. I wasn't a nigga that was trying to get sectioned off. You wasn't gonna be a nigga. Yeah, my bad. Video just randomly cut, but honestly, it gave me time to kind of review it, and I kind of like the vibe I was going with. But like I was saying, I was a nigga who you couldn't really section off. You know what I'm saying? So like, I was a nigga who took any path that came in for me. Like, if this opportunity presented itself, I'm cool with risking or putting basketball down. And I don't care, because a lot of times with sports, people hold stuff over your head. That's how they get you. You get what I'm saying? Coaches say, oh, if you don't do this, then I can't guarantee this, and I can't. And the thing is, you're not going to ever hold my livelihood. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like sports can kind of do that shit for you. But neither here nor there. Back to the food card. Now, like I said, well, I was saying all of that to say, like, sometimes you gotta be ignorant. Sometimes you gotta be the fool. You get what I'm saying? Because when you don't know nothing, you can know anything. You get what I'm saying? If a person that it's hard to go tell a doctor that went to school for 10 years some new medical shit. Like, if some new medical shit drop out, like they got a new way to do a surgery or some shit, it's very hard to tell a doctor that's been doctoring for 50 years. He been practicing 50 years. It's hard to get him to do some shit because he knows so much. And he's acquired so much accumulation of knowledge in that area. It's hard to bring him new information. You get what I'm saying? That's why people say it's a sponge, but a sponge can't soak up all the water in the world. Once a sponge get full, it's full. It has to lose some information to retain some new shit. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I said, being ignorant, when you don't know shit, you can know everything. You get what I'm saying? You a blank slate. You can know whatever you trying to know. You get what I'm saying? So ignorance, to me, is a superpower if you using it the right way. If you just walking around ignorant, you know what I'm saying, ignorant to everything, you know, then it becomes a problem, obviously. But I definitely feel like this food card, starting off your journey, you gotta be comfortable. You gotta be comfortable not knowing. You gotta be comfortable, and you gotta be able to You got to be able to really play your part. You get what I'm saying? Like, well, I won't say you'll play your part, but play any part that plays this. And I'm not telling you to just jump in anything that comes, but give everything a thought. You get what I'm saying? You give it everything a chance. If you give everything a chance, then you won't have to sit here and miss out on opportunities. You get what I'm saying? You won't have to live with no regret because you gave it a shot. And when I say gave it a shot, you at least gave it a thought. I at least gave this shit an opportunity to manifest in my mind. It exists. If you give it a thought, shit, it exists somewhere out there in the universe. Then, because you thought it. So once you thought, that shit went out. So it exists somewhere. Regardless if you the one that's playing it out or not. But I really feel like the fool card does that. Now, I'm gonna open up this book and we're gonna look at what they say about the fool card, kind of further bring it home type shit. Like I said, this is a terror book by Tina Gong. I don't wanna shade Tina. You get what I'm saying? But yeah. I'm looking in here, and it's basically saying some of the same shit I'm saying. Optimism, blank slate, all the shit that I'm saying. Be curious, explore new territories, let go of expectations. Like I said, just being open. You the fool. You the fool. You get what I'm saying? And I'm a nigga who, you know, I hate to say I read the 48 Laws of Power because everybody has done so and talks about it all the time. But what I took from that shit is I play boo-boo the fool with niggas, man. A lot of niggas don't know what I know. This video alone gonna shock a lot of niggas because a lot of niggas don't even think that I know a lot of this shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, so, but I'm a Sagittarius North Node. You get what I'm saying? Like, so, like, in the 3rd house. So, like, that's why I'm in the trenches, in my hood I grew up in, still, just copped a crib in the same area. And I'm imparting knowledge. I put my roots down. Niggas can pull up on me and get vegan meals and get healed and get spiritual guidance and whatever they fucking need. You know what I'm saying? From my whole time here. You get what I'm saying? But you gotta, how can I put it? You gotta have your mind open. Like I said, a lot of people don't have their mind open to shit. So even if you did go find your birth time or you had your spiritual awakening, a lot of people don't have their mind open to use different information. And you know, when you starting off on your journey, yeah, it's cool to go find it's cool to go find out shit that, you know, it's cool to find relatable information is what I call it, like relatable astro. Like, and that's when you just go around in your chart and you just want to be wowed by the universe knowing your life. And when I say that, when you go look at your first house and you go see, oh, for example, I got a Virgo rising, and I always been like detail oriented. You get what I'm saying? Like I always had those tendencies. And you know, but I got Jupiter in the 1st house and shit like that. Like I always been an expansive personality. I'll say, like, I'm a person who sometimes sometimes I get bigger than life. You get what I'm saying? Which is why I come trying to stay in the house, because sometimes if I come around shit, I can become I have an expansive personality, so I can become too big for myself and for my comfort level. So like, you know, going through your chart, it's cool when like I got my son in the 5th house and shit. So I always been a nigga who was trying to get my creative rocks off. You get what I'm saying? Like type shit. So it's like when you go around your chart, it's cool to do the relatable astro shit where you figure it out. Like, oh, that's cool, man. This is what I like to do. But really, what you need to be doing is learning the energies, and then you learning how to manipulate the energies. And this is why being a fool is important, because you want to be ignorant to everything, and you want to come into it with an open mind to come in like, okay, if I got my Mars in the 10th house, you get what I'm saying, which is the house of your career, you know what I'm saying, I know that I'm gonna be very driven with career goals, and I'm gonna be very driven towards doing shit to build up my status and different shit like that. And you play, and so you use that. You get what I'm saying? You don't just look at it to say, oh yeah, I got Mars on the 10th, and you go on Twitter like, oh, who else got Mars on the 10th, and y'all tweet about it. That's corny. That's corny as a bitch. That's pop astro. You might want to leave that shit for the birds, but what you really want to do is, you get what I'm saying, you want to look into your chart and you want to see, how can I sustain myself first? You get what I'm saying? How can I sustain myself? How can I make a living off the life that I've chosen for myself? And the life that you chosen for yourself is your birth chart, because you chose to come here. Didn't nobody force your hand. Niggas love to say, oh, I ain't asked to be here. You damn near did, pimp. And you damn near picked your parents, and you damn near picked the highway you took to get here. That's how you look at your birth chart. You get what I'm saying? Like, so you damn near did pick to be here. That's why I said you the fool ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? You definitely a fool ass nigga, because you chose to play. You chose to play in this shit. You chose to get dirty in the mud with the pigs. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, so that's the life that you chose. You get what I'm saying? If you got a motherfucking eighth house stellium, and all you can think about is spirituality and deep inner feelings and all that type of shit, and and real deep dark shit, nigga, that you chose that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, yeah, we ain't make that shit for you. Your parents ain't make that shit for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, your parents fucking had you, but they don't choose the day you born. I mean, in some cases, I guess they got induced labor and different shit like that. But even then, they don't choose the exact time. You get what I'm saying? So you chose that shit. You chose to come out when you came out. So that's on you. So you gotta face that. First looking at your chart as the fool, you gotta face that shit. You gotta look that shit straight in the face to face, like, hey, my nigga, this is what it is. You get what I'm saying? And shit, like I said, I'm a prime example of it. Like I said, I stopped doing everything. Like I looked at my chart, and my chart said, be this guru, and I'm thinking to myself, damn, how the fuck I supposed to make money just being a guru? How I supposed to make money just you know what I'm saying, preaching to niggas? Because I'm a 33, so I guess I'm supposed to get this teaching shit off, but it's like, how I supposed to make a living doing that shit? You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I'm ignorant. You get what I'm saying? I'm ignorant, so I hop right in. I hop in head first. You get what I'm saying? And life make a way. You get what I'm saying? I don't even know how to explain it. I can't even explain it to niggas. Like, niggas be asking me all the time, bro, like, how I do this? I'll be like, man, I swear to God, I don't know how to tell you. Shit fall from the sky. I tell niggas shit all the time, bro. For me, shit fall from the sky as long as I'm walking my path. You know what I'm saying? Long as, like, I swear to God, niggas, well, I swear, bro, I'm not gonna cap to you. And I hate to say swear to God, because I don't even give a shit about it. But I'm telling you, like, when you walk your path, it's gonna make a way. The way gonna make itself. You get what I'm saying? I used to run into so many difficulties. I used to have so many great ideas, and I'd be like, damn, why this idea flame out? It's because I wasn't walking my path at all, though. You know what I'm saying? And once I started walking my path, yeah, it could be scary. You get what I'm saying? Because going towards your North Node all the time is scary. Your North Node, period, is scary. But like I said, not to get off this fool card, when you the fool, you going into that North Node. You playing into that shit. You walking towards that motherfucker. And it's gonna be scary as a bitch. Like, you gonna have to hop in like right now. Like, I was scared to make videos for my should have been making videos a year ago. I just can keep just making excuses until shit the end of time. But you have to be ignorant, and you have to be open to new paths and ready to take that leap of faith. You gotta hop out there. Okay, you can hop out there and it don't work out. All right, then you back to right where you was at anyways. So it don't even matter. You get what I'm saying? Like, what, somebody go talk shit about you? Niggas was gonna talk shit about you if you didn't take that chance. Trust me. I'm gonna tell you right now. Niggas was gonna talk shit about you whether you took that chance or you didn't take that chance. Because it's niggas on both sides of the fence. And that's what I try to get niggas to understand about other people's opinions. If you live in yourself for somebody else's thoughts, then you already fucked. Because them niggas gonna think that shit anyways. You can't stop them niggas. Like, I wish you could. I wish it was a, you know what I'm saying? I wish it was a nice world and shit. I wish it wasn't upside down, but these niggas gonna think that shit regardless. And really, the more you walk in your own path and you not no puppet, you not no sheep, you not no motherfucker that's just following what everybody else doing. The more you do that, the more backlash you gonna get from motherfuckers who is doing that. So you gotta be cool with that. It ain't for you to be arguing with them niggas and going back and forth and trying to prove nothing to them niggas, man. Because to you they shouldn't exist. Cause they don't. If you ain't been spiritually born, then you don't even exist in this realm. You just a nigga that's walking around taking up a body. Real shit. Like, and you probably don't get another one next time. You probably come back as an animal. Like my nigga Dolo say. Like, you probably come back as an animal or some shit. Because you down here, you just walking around. It's like it's like when a baby go put on some grown-up shoes and they just walking around the house tripping and falling over doing stupid shit. Like, and they look dumb as hell. Like, nigga, you don't even belong in them shoes. Niggas don't even belong in these bodies out here. Trust me, bro. It's a lot of niggas out here who don't belong in these bodies. A lot of bitches out here who don't belong in these bodies. I ain't gonna say they demonic or nothing. I'm gonna say they just taking up space, my nigga. They thought they wanted something and they got down here and it was too strong for them. A lot of times niggas get down here in this realm and this realm is too strong for their spirits. They get caught up in that wave. You get what I'm saying? Niggas love to be caught up in a wave, but you need to be the wave. You need to make the wave. You know what I'm saying? And then you get together with a bunch of other niggas. Y'all all making waves. Now y'all niggas an ocean. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all niggas a whole body of water. Now y'all niggas can create a whole ecosystem. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, be the fool. You get what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I was finna do this shit like all one video. Like, basically, like, I was gonna break it down into sevens. But now I think that these motherfuckers' cards is so deep that I need to really do a video per card. Like this probably just gonna be the fool, and I'm gonna have to just go and break them down part by part because a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people gonna underestimate the fool. You get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't want to play the fool. A lot of people want to know it all because that's what Instagram is. That's what Instagram is. That's what social media is. That's what a lot of these websites and shit is. That's what life is about. Like, life is about, that's what music is. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what music is. Everything is about showing that I got it all together and I got it all figured out. Nobody wants to be like, you know what, man, I'm working on it. I'm trying to get it together. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. Nobody want to say that. Nobody want to play the fool. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's scared to hop in that water, man. You get what I'm saying? You're scared to hop in that water. Like, a lot of niggas just want to go with the wave. A lot of niggas want to go through the motions.